Hey. I didn't think anybody would come here so fast. Uh, I just had a little appetizer. I'll have more later. What's up, fellas? How's everybody doing? How's it going? How's your Friday going? Pretty good. Hey, Nashville Steam. What's up, Thomas? Did you hit the thumbs up? It's going to be a rainy show, so buckle up. Uh, what is going on? I tell you, man, the stupidness just is just it just baffles my mind. It just baffles my mind. These stupid idiots that just spew hatred and then, you know, consequences happen. You can't just say whatever you want. You just can't. Especially when you're in the public eye. Just can't. So a lot of people got fired over comments about Charlie Kirk. So, rightfully so. Rightfully so. They should have got fired. They should get fired. When you start saying the world is better without them, that's a pretty shitty statement. How many pickups did I see today? I saw a lot of pickups today, but I didn't count nothing. The title or this live is amazing. Did you like my little thumbnail? The thumbnail was amazing. You came for the rant, Steve. You're going to get it. I knew people would come for the rant. Jimmy, we haven't had a good rant for a long time. I just don't understand. It's like, and I don't know, I'm not picking on Tennessee, but it seems like there's a lot of stupid people down there in Tennessee in our education system. It just got to keep blabbing. Now they're all unemployed. I, I had to go read. I went doing a little searching for this uh, assistant dean over there at MTSU, Laura Sloss Lightsley, and she has a LinkedIn page. Now she can put on there, no longer employed by MTSU. Another idiot. It's okay. Say whatever you want. Uh, a lot of men and women died for our right to for the First Amendment, but yeah, say stupid things, and I guess you get consequences. There's consequences to everything you say. Who was fired? That's tons of people. Wigwag, don't you watch the news? Don't you read the news? The Carolina Panthers HR person got fired. I haven't even read the Marine that got let go or fired. Assistant dean at some little college in Nashville. Another teacher in somewhere in bumfuck Tennessee. A lot of people. There is actually a Facebook page. You're fired, and there's a list of people on there. There's supposed to be somewhere out there in the interwebs. There is a website that people are going to and ratting out their coworkers that have a lot of disrespectful things to say, and they're getting fired. You know, it just never ceases to amaze me, the stupidity of people, the hatred that people have for other people, the fact that we can't even dialogue about something, whatever it is, and be rational is just it makes me sick. Makes me sick. How you doing, Wigwag? I love a good rant. My rant video from a few years still has high views. What did you rant about? I can't see you ranting. Yeah, the PR person from the Carolina Panthers. They had a guy from MSNBC. I don't watch that stupid ass show. I don't really watch TV. Matthew Dowd. I don't I don't never seen his show. Matthew Dowd from MSNBC. Unemployed. Unemployed. No, like here's the thing, right? What do these idiots think they're going to get a job doing now? Really? Like, do they think they're going to get a job somewhere to make any kind of money? Maybe they'll get a job at McDonald's or something. They wouldn't even get a job at Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A wouldn't even hire them. A couple even here in Washington, which is really odd. Really? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty sad. You can't talk about nothing. Um, and what's even worse is, there's a lot of videos out there that paint Charlie Kirk as a racist and so on and so forth. And people really aren't looking in depth to the things that they find out there on the internet. Stephen King. Stephen King. He's going to have a movie out tonight. He's spewing some bullshit about Charlie Kirk and something that was said out of context, but now he's backpedaling, right? Because what he was ranting about was something that somebody took out of context and made Charlie look like a racist. And Stephen King just spouts off about it. He's a real fucking idiot. I hope nobody goes to his movie. Kathy, it's not a good time, especially if Luke is here. Hello. I dislike that the media kept calling him an activist. He's not an activist. He's not an activist. You know, it's really a shame because he was a, a voice of reasoning for young people that are being brainwashed by our colleges out there. They can't even think for themselves anymore. They're brainwashed. They're just told what to say. They're told what's going on. They're not they're not looking into facts of anything. And he was a voice of reasoning. He went there and debated with these people, debated with them one on one. And people didn't like what he had to say. Pretty sad. I need to wash out my mouth with soap. Okay, you can come back after you're done washing your mouth out. He isn't here. Oh, well, that's good. It's really sad, It really is. There's teachers out there that are just so warped in their thinking, and they're creating little haters out there, little haters in the minds of our kids, your kids, not my kids. I don't have kids. Your kids. Yeah. Uh, all he wanted to do was debate. That's it. All he wanted to do was have a reasonable debate, a debate, just to talk. It was never, people always used to. I mean, I watched Charlie Kirk a lot, and people would always make, you know, make him out to be stupid, and like they would belittle him because he had no college degree. And these college kids just think they're so smart and they're so arrogant and smug. And then he knocks them down a couple pegs, and some of them can't handle that. Some of them don't like it. Yeah, trying to raise my kids the Gen X way. And here's the thing, right? Here you are, right? And you too, Jason, and anybody else that has kids. You teach your kids right and wrong, right? They know right and wrong. They know it. But then they go to school, right? And then school starts on them, right? And then they start to question right and wrong. That's the problem. When school starts changing the way that your kids are thinking, that's the problem. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening, sadly. What's up, Ray? That's what's happening. Your kids know right from wrong. Like this kid, he knew right from wrong. But something along the way, some school, some teacher, somebody got to his head and changed his right and wrong. Yeah, that's good. And it's homeschooled kids. Homeschool kids are probably that's the best thing ever if you can homeschool your kids because you don't have that influence. You teach them what they need to know. They don't need to know what's going on over there in college and what's going on in high school. They don't need to know uh, transgender and gender whatever. I mean, it's ridiculous. Ads are popping up. Yeah, let me go and see if I can turn them off. I'll turn them off. There you go. So, because I want you to hear all my rants, Steve. I want you to hear them all. I'm pretty much done ranting. I mean, it's just I could sit here and rant for hours, but and like what's going on over there in the UK? The UK, they're rioting over there because the British government wants to give 36,000 refugees seeking asylum free boarding. What the hell's they thinking, man? I don't know, man. I just I don't get it, man. I just don't get what's going on over there. It's like a bizarro world we're living in. Wrong is right, right is wrong. I don't know. I just don't know. Aaron was coming home asking about transgender in the fifth grade. Yeah, like what why, why? I remember a couple of years ago, I had a conversation with a good friend of mine. We all know him. I'm not going to mention his name. And he says, my kids are, my kid is going into kindergarten. And I get a letter from the school that says they want to teach the kids, what did they call it? Um, it had to do with transgender and sexual. I can't remember how it was exactly worded, but it was like these kids are in kindergarten. Like you're going to teach them like You're going to teach them this in kindergarten? Kindergarten. Like, seriously. What's up, Digger? The UK is also saying is offensive and citizens can't fly it. What does that mean? UK is also saying, I don't know what that flag is offensive. Oh, the flag is offensive, and the citizens can't fly the flag. What's offensive about the flag? I don't know, Digger. What's going on over there in the UK? What the hell's going on? Now, us Irish cannot fly the Irish tricolors without getting condemned. Really? Why? Why? What's the problem? Let them condemn you. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? You know what, man? Here's the thing. Okay, the few speak for the many, and the many are silent. The many need to stand up to the few and stomp them down. That's it. It's just it. Stop letting these few people dictate what you can and can't do. Rise up and do what you want to do. It's crazy here. There are big demonstrations. Yeah, I saw it. The demonstrations about it's only complex because you want it to be complex. It's not complex. It's simple. It's easy. It's easy. It's only complex because you want it to be. Hey Digger, you should get with the Scots and play non-stop bagpipes to drive them out. Yeah. Yeah, the asylum seekers. They want 36,000 asylum seekers. They want to give them free housing. It's lovely. I don't know. They're saying like there's civil unrest in the UK, in London. It don't look too good over there. It's a good thing they don't have too many guns. Oh, Zoe. Fly your flag and be proud of it. Don't let anybody change your opinion. Don't let anybody change it. A lot of people died for that flag. Be proud of it. We have homeless military personnel living in the streets and illegal immigrants in five-star hotels. Yeah, that's really nice. That's really great. I mean, it's no different than here. It's no different than here. It's no different. Same things here. Wrong is right. Right is wrong. Who can we blame? We can blame ourselves because we let this shit happen. Blame ourselves. I blame myself. Where you at, Jimmy? Do you got a rant? Colonel, I missed what you had a little rant about. Uh, there's no way I can scroll back and find it. What was your little rant about, Colonel? I seem to remember. Did it have to do about somebody in the community? Was that what it was? Yes, rent a crowd works. The other group outnumbers the Irish flag group by 3 to 1. Uh, Joe, let me tell you something. In the 1776, the other group outnumbered us Americans by more than that. Okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. The Brits outnumbered us way more than that. My rant from a couple years ago. Someone, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I kind of remember that, but I can't remember who it was. Maybe I need to go back. Did you name them in that rant? Came for the rant, staying for the positivity. Yeah, there's plenty of positivity. You missed a lot of the rant, though, Mystic. You missed it. No rant from me other than the usual. Uh, you did not. Okay. But I have an idea who it was, don't I? I think that was like, it was a bunch of people, not just you. They were like attacking a bunch of people. Bang on, Digger, bullseye. You understand what the Digger said. He kicked the Brits out of Ireland mostly, but they still clinging on. But the Irish government is known as West Brits. They do what they're told. Yeah, I don't know. When are those people going to rise up? It was over sound decoders. He got offended when I debated with him on why I think one brand was better than the other. Really? That's what it was about, sound decoders. He got triggered by a sound decoder debate. I'll tell you, man, that was rude. I mean, you do more than enough to look bad on your own. Yeah, I try to keep it out of it. I try to keep out of it, all having an opinion about either side of the spectrum is quickly becoming an arrestable offense. Yeah, but Digger, so what you're telling me is you have no freedom of speech. You have no freedom to think. You have no freedom of anything. Um, I don't know, Digger. It doesn't sound promising, and it doesn't sound like any future. NCE. Yeah, yeah. I remember this person was a Digitrax person, right, Colonel? Digitrax. Digitrax decoders, Digitrax DCC system. Been laying dirt in the freight yard. Where are you getting this dirt from? Where are you getting the dirt from? Oh, it's not looking good right now. I don't know. Listen. You can only kick people for so long, and they'll get fed up. He's an ESU guy. Well, I don't know this guy then. I don't know this guy you're talking about. He's an ESU guy. I only know a couple of ESU guys, and wow, I don't know this person. Combination of dirt from outside and pale dirt from the Hobby Lobby. Pale dirt? What is pale dirt? I went to Hobby Lobby looking for something. I didn't see pale dirt. Where did you find this pale dirt? Mystic finally cleaned the house. Yeah, yeah, right around the pizza boxes. Okay, I mean, it doesn't matter really, but you can. It's fine. It's not who I thought it was. Then it could be, but I don't know. I thought they were a Digitrax person. There's not many ESU people that out there. I only know a few. You know. Here's the thing, man. Everybody's got their thing, and nobody wants to be wrong, right? Nobody wants to be wrong. You know, if I like Digitrax and I'm sitting here hyping them up, and then you're over here hyping up soundtracks, and you tell me how great they are, even though they're better, I don't want to be wrong. Nobody wants to be wrong. There's a lot of ESU people? Really? I only know a few. Like I said, I mean, ESU's fine for me. I mean, I don't have I'm not in anybody's corner. I think they're all pretty good. I'm not that immersed into all of the functions that I care. You know, I really just don't care. I'm not going to cycle through the menu to get all these different noises. I'm content with the few that I get, and sound fine to me, and that's it. But there are people that are anal. It has to do with personal preference. Depends on what you exactly want. Will depend on what's best for you. Yeah, here's the thing though. A lot of people don't know what they want. A lot of people don't know what they want. You know, and too many choices just makes things more complicated. You can keep the pain. Welcome to the pain club. There's no pain here, buddy. I'm in pain, but I will be okay. You'll be okay, Dwight. It's just a little bit of pain. Pain makes you stronger. Makes you stronger, Dwight. Dwight. Makes you more resilient. The next time you get pain, it'll be a. It'll be. This pain will prepare you for the next pain you get. Because you're always going to get pain, okay? Your tolerance will get more higher. That's all. It's like conditioning. It's like lifting weights. You get bigger muscles. Look at it that way. Exactly, Jason. All have goods and bads. The best's on the ESU. If you ESU decoders, then as if you're ESU decoder, then it has advantages, but other than it's what you're like. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things decoders do that a lot of people don't know. I mean, again, it just depends what you're into, what you're looking for, and yada yada yada. I really like the Bluetooth functionality for both running trains and programming. Blue Nami is where it is at now for me. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool, Blue Nami. Hell, we're talking trains here. I'm supposed to be ranting, but yeah. I mean, yeah. It's just it's whatever you like. Some people are perfectly fine just with DCs. They don't care about sound. They don't care about all the fancy shit. They like to hear the clickety clack of the track, which is fun. I have mostly factory decoders, Paragon, Loke Sound, and Tsunami. I think a lot of us have factory decoders. Not everybody can afford to put a decoder in stuff, especially if you have a lot of stuff. I'm not. See, Digger's not in the DCC. He could care less about DCC. I said to him, I says, on your new layout, are you going to get DCCs? No, no. Could care less about it. End scale sucks. Go, rant, rant, rant. Yeah, a lot of things suck, Steve. Not just end scale. You got Voodoo Master in here. Ray Bobel has fun with DC only. Yeah, Ray's DC, right? There's a lot of people DC. Dwayne is, I think Dwayne Fork and Spoon, he's DC. Uh, Dale, Highball and Hogger, he's DC. He has CDs that make train noises. you know, he's perfectly fine, doing that. There's a lot of people that have DC. They don't want to get into the DCC scene. And quite frankly, you can buy a lot of locomotives in the DC realm for the price of one DCC locomotive with sound. You buy a lot of DCs at the train show. Jesus, man. You probably get 10 of them. 10 DC locomotives at a train show for the price of one DCC. What I like about sound decoders is that what I like is I can't adjust the sound and or turn it. No, you mean you can adjust the sound and turn it off. That's what you mean to say. I can't. Yeah, some of the DCC. Yeah. Yeah, you just turn off your sound. For me, I like the sound, but sound lets me know that it's working. So if I turn the sound off, I don't know if it's working. Steve 87, when you build your layout, will you build DCC? You're not going to build those sucky N scale track, right? Not going to build that sucky N scale stuff. N scale rules, HO rules. Prove me wrong. I did, Steve. It took a year for the divorce to go through. Well, what? Yeah, the sounds are fantastic, very realistic, but I don't think I'm ready to invest in the DCC yet. Sound or not, it just isn't appealing to me. Yeah. What does that mean? Trial HO scale things. What is a trial? What the hell you mean trial? Blue 87, what is up? What years are carrying on about? We're done. Rant is over. Talking about the stupid people out there that got fired, lost their jobs, lost their jobs. You're fired. Pack your shit and go home. Real don't know how that was spelled corrected that way. I don't know. I can't. I'm not responsible for the things you type, Steve. Sometimes I wonder if you're responsible. It's a contest for who is the biggest knucklehead, Blue. So far, Steve is in first place. Yeah, man, that's not nice. You're fired, Mystic. Who got fired? Let's see, a guy from MSNBC, some dean at some college in Tennessee, some Tennessee high school teacher or college teacher, some Marine somewhere. I don't know what his capacity was. Um, HR person from the Carolina Panthers. Uh, who else? Digger Evans. He got fired. Um, there's a bunch of people. The list is huge. There's a website. There's a website. People fired over Charlie Kirk or something. Google it. See you, Joe. Pizza time. Enjoy your pizza, Joe. Yeah, but nobody cares about your rants, Zoe. You're just 17. You got nothing to rant about. Yeah, Philly Karen. Yeah, Philly Karen. I mean, yeah, it was pretty crummy what she did, but I don't think she should have got the flack that she got over what she did. It was pretty crummy, but not that bad. Pizza here as well. Blue 87, enjoy your pizza. Region Rail fan, what's up? Yes, Digger, she did get fired, and now she is bitching about that. Yeah, what are you going to do? You would think in this day and age, right? How social media is, and how, I don't know, it was like people got a real case of the stupids. Like, there's cameras everywhere. Everybody's got a camera, right? They're just waiting for shit to happen so that they can plaster it all over their Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Twatter and whatever else is out there. But yet, people still do stupid shit and say stupid things. There's consequences to things you do and things you say. And if you're not willing to pay the consequences, then shut the fuck up. Sorry, Steve, didn't mean to steal it from you. What did you steal from him? I heard she was in the park later taking candy from babies. She wasn't taking candies from babies. That's a problem. People start rumors just like that. And then the next thing she's kicking dogs and she's killing pigeons. And it's like you can't believe nothing on the internet anymore. Now they're starting to put uh, when people do images with AI, they're starting to tag that image as AI enhanced. because there's a point when you can't tell what's real with AI and what isn't. When people are using AI or people are not using it, you don't know anymore. You can't, you you can't you can't discern anything anymore. Derailed Daryl, what is up? Ran trains in my office for the first time in about a year. Had a visitor, Pappy and his wife. Well, that's lovely. First time you ran trains, huh? Did they work? Devil's Den State Park. Killer got caught on a game cam. Yeah, there's cams everywhere. Look at all the video that they got of this kid in Utah. There's video of him everywhere after he left. Like they're everywhere. Cameras, people with phones with cameras. It's like you're just a special kind of stupid. You're not getting away with nothing. You're just not. Here's another thing that really ticked me off. Charlotte, North Carolina. That poor Ukrainian girl comes over here, been in the war over there in Ukraine, comes here, she gets on a trolley or subway, uh, rail car in Charlotte and gets killed by a nut. A fucking lunatic who shouldn't be out on the street, right? Gets stabbed to death and dies on the fucking floor of a subway car, a trolley car, whatever it is down there. And those no good motherfuckers down there, the mayor in Charlotte and the police chief in Charlotte tried to cover it up. And it wasn't for the people that leaked out footage. Nobody would know about it. Those fuckers should lose their jobs too. Oh! Right, carry a long range black spray. Can take the cameras out. You know, you might have to if you defend yourself. You might have to. If there's a case where you're defending yourself, you might have to take those cameras out, Steve. Derail Darrell, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, I just don't know. Just don't know. 16-year-old in Denver shoots his classmates, kills himself. What's wrong with that kid? Who failed him? Who failed them? Oh, I just don't know. Derail Daryl. F bombs. I love it. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate that. You don't have to do that. Listen, I speak my mind. I don't care. If things I say offend you, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Uh, get a thicker skin, I guess. That's what I would say to you. Get a little thicker skin. Yeah, things piss me off like that. Like it's ridiculous. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. Yeah, 20 miles from you, really. And it's sad, man. Poor girl. Poor girl. You watch her just fall to the floor and die. It's horrible. And here's this fucking lunatic out there walking around, and he's been known to have problems with the police. He's a fucking nut. He belongs in a fucking home, in a cell, by himself. And now you know what's going to happen to him? They'll stick him. Oh, Jimmy! Holy cow! Wow, that's a big one, Jimmy. I appreciate that. What does he say? Please give $1 of this to the colonel who corrected me earlier. He deserves the dollar, even though he's on my list now. Shut up with your list, Jimmy. What's up, Dave BNSF? The dude was released 14 times. That is a disgrace. That is a total disgrace. 14 times. Will he get out again? Will he get out again? He deserves to die. That's what he deserves to do. Here's the thing. About this shooter, this demon. That's what he is in Utah. They're both demons. Uh, this 22-year-old demon. I know the state will probably try to push for the death penalty, but I bet you the good Christian that Charlie Kirk's family is, they'll ask that not happen. That's the sad thing. Did I make number 1 on your list? I don't know. You think so? Is Colonel number 1 on your list, Jimmy? What's up, James? Yeah, but I wonder if the family will have input on whether or not he gets the death penalty. I think he should get the death penalty. No, no, like it shouldn't even be like any type of lag to it. There should be no, like, once he's found guilty, he goes from the courtroom to the chamber and they pull the plug on him, and that's it. None of this bullshit lingering around. Juice him up. Whatever you want to do. Fry him, stick him, whatever. He's a scourge in society. Penalties have got to be enforced by judicial systems. Yeah, exactly. But you got judicial systems like they have there in Philadelphia that let criminals go and run rampant on the streets just to do more criminal activities because the piece of shit DA that's there, he doesn't want to prosecute these poor, misguided individuals. Well, fuck you, Mr. Krasner. Our local football team GM passed away today. That's a shame. 55. That's a bummer. Huh. I drive around Charlotte, but not through it. What's Charlotte like? Is Charlotte like Philly? There's good parts, there's bad parts. I'm sure it's like, it's like everywhere. You got Washington, D.C., right? Washington, D.C. It's our, like, Washington, D.C., man. It should be like beautiful and like the most safest place to be, but it's not. It's a shithole. It's a shithole. Parts of it are a shithole, and they let crime run rampant there. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Parts of Washington D.C. People that come from all over the world to see Washington D.C. and then they go to see that shithole part of it. You can't even walk through it. It's disgusting. Yeah, it's a war zone. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a disgrace, is what it is. It's a shame. That makes sense, Colonel. People seem very offended when I would make out with myself. uh, Bleeding heart liberals judges should be held accountable if they let some scumbag loose to commit. Yeah, yeah, they should, but they're not. They're not. They're not. They got the DA, district attorney over there, Larry Krasner, big piece of shit, lets people out all the time. He's not accountable. The stupid fucking people over there in Philadelphia keep voting them back in. Stupid fucks. That's what they are. They deserve what they get. They deserve what they get. They're stupid enough to keep voting them back in. That's how it is. That's what you get. You don't want change. You don't want change. Because if you wanted change, you would not vote for him. Somebody's got to love you. Might as well be you. Yeah, you. If you don't love yourself, nobody else will. Not even free friend Eric will. He might say he does, but he don't really love you. Yeah, George Soros. He's another scourge on the world. He's a scourge too. I don't know how that man keeps living, man. He must have a. He must have a. You mean like Kensington? Oh, Kensington is a shithole. I was listening to talk radio today, 4:30 this morning, over there in Kensington, the fine little area of Kensington in Philadelphia. All the crackheads were lined up to get needles from the city. To get needles from the city. The city. They go over there and get their fixes. 4:30 this morning. There was lines of them. It's great. Baltimore is the same way. Baltimore is the same way. Same way. They go to these methadone clinics and they shoot them up with stuff. Give them a couple bucks and send them on their way. I'll tell you, man. It's ridiculous. Downtown LA, yeah, it's a mess, and like what they're doing in San Francisco is in San Francisco. They're doing it there, so other states are sending their junkies to places like downtown LA, San Francisco, or any place else that has these methadone clinics that let them shoot up. Give them a couple bucks, let them shoot up. They think, if I do that, then they won't rob so much. You're delusional if you think that. Delusional. What's up, Rusty? I think it's probably in every big city. Every big city. Now, whether or not they're democratic cities, I don't know. Philadelphia is, Baltimore is. I can't speak for the rest of these places. I don't know. Yeah, God forbid you should really deal with the problem. Just just let them keep. Eh, they don't want to deal with the problem. That's the problem. They don't want to deal with mental illness. They don't want to deal with drug abuse. They don't want to deal with it. And this is what they do. It's like a band aid. It's a band aid on the fucking Hoover Dam. And it's about to burst. I overheard people working at a warehouse in Dallas talking about not getting COVID shots until they got paid to do it. Whether or not you're anti or pro vac, to wait until you get paid is obnoxious. Oh, there's a lot of people that think they need to get paid for everything that they do. They're all blue. Yeah, they probably are, Daryl. I don't know. I can only speak for what I know. Philadelphia is blue. Baltimore is blue. Yeah. Preach the truth. It's a shame. It's a shame people know the truth, but they don't care. They don't care. All these people know. They know the truth. They know. They know they're not doing the right thing. They just keep doing it. I don't know what their plan is, what their agenda is. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, do they hate this country that much that this is what they're willing to do for it? And it's pretty sad because I guarantee that they all have grandparents that maybe died in the war or family that died in the war to fight for our freedoms and to make this country what it is. And here's these people spitting on their own relatives' graves. That's what they're doing. I sold one homeless guy. You sold one homeless guy my van? Is he living in it? That's a douchebag. Kathy, I'd expect that kind of talk from Jimmy, not you. What's the address, Digger? What's Digger? A warehouse in Dallas, you? No, it got towed. Did it get towed with him in it? That would be funny. Did I miss anything? Uh, Sent you a message with an answer to your question. Uh, uh, I'll read it later because I don't know what my question was. You know, here's the thing, right? I feel sorry for the people in these cities that are stuck. Good, hardworking people that can't get out because they can't afford to leave. I feel sorry for those people because they've given a lot to, I guess, society. I guess the older people especially that may be on assistance. They're on a fixed income and they're stuck. They can't leave. They can't afford it, and they're stuck. And this is what they got to deal with. So what they got to deal with, and that shouldn't be. That should never be, ever. My daughters are out of the car. You have daughters too? How many kids do you have, Kathy? I thought you just had three triplets. Mm, what type of altar are you? Did it have to do with sacrifices? Ah, man. I almost feel like the internet is like cancer. You know, I was going to talk about that brain cancer. It's like they got like brain cancer. These people. There is. Facebook is horrible. Facebook is just full of cancer, like not normal cancer. Just cancer, just like bullshit. It's just like the internet is just warped. It's like there's just a lot of misinformation out there. Jerry, our government is banning any another spray paint. Mr. Hobby? Why? What's wrong with Mr. Hobby? What are you gonna do, James? You're gonna have to airbrush all your stuff. You want to buy some Mr. Hobby on the black market? Meet me at the border, James. I'll send it across in a little boat. Cut the bullshit and the learned helplessness out. Yes, I have triplets, twin girls and a boy. So you got two girls and a boy. I thought they were all boys. Okay. Poor Luca, he's the only one, huh? I agree. Facebook is a cancer. It is. Twitter's a cancer. Facebook's a cancer. There's nothing good there. There really isn't. Everybody's got to be right. It's like, even in simple places like the Facebook train groups, the modeling groups, Somebody posted a video of their weathered track, and it looked really nice. And along comes this douchebag who worked for the CNW for 35 years. That's what he said, right? And like he's critiquing this guy's photo. Oh, the joiners should be 19 feet apart, and the main line was never different colors on the ties. It was all constant color. And it's like I'm thinking like this dude is like serious. Like he's going to shit all over this guy's nice work. He doesn't have nothing to say. And I said something to him, and he's like, I worked for CNW for 35 years. And I was like, you know what, dude? You're a loser. And that's what it's like. It's like a poor little a little group where you just go and show off what you're doing, and here comes this schmuck that pisses all over your stuff. Ugh, you're going to run out of paint soon. No, he'll be okay. When are they going to? Why are they banning Mr. Hobby? Did they say? Is it the emission, like the VOCs in it? Hope you survive the political cancer in Cali. Daryl's tough. Daryl can survive anywhere. He's tough. He's not. He's immune to that bullshit there. Assholes are everywhere. It is. It's sad. Like it's like why you got to be like that? Why do you have to like constantly prove a point? You're like it's just a model railroad, dude. It's just a model railroad. There's nothing proto. I mean, there's nothing like if you're that serious about it, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares what you got to say. And when people start telling me I've been doing this for 40 years or 50 years, I'm out. Like, I'm done. Like, just get away from me. You don't need to prove nothing to me because what it proves to me is you're a fucking idiot. That's what it proves to me. In 40 years, you haven't learned nothing. Willow Creek Brad, what's up? I started one a couple months ago, found out the hard way this week to wear gloves when messing with it. Damn. Damn what? What are you talking about, Rusty? Definitely tough. Yeah, he shreds his shit. It's a shame you can't shred some. I won't say it. You ignore politics. Well, you keep ignoring them, and sooner or later, one or the other will go away. You can't ignore them, James. It's ignoring them that has gotten us where we are. That's what's that's what ignoring them does. Gets you where you are. You can't even buy Mr. Hobby paint anymore. Fight for your rights, or you won't have any at all. God forbid that people have some civility. Civility? No. Creativity? Yeah, creativity. Or civility. Yeah, God forbid. Yeah, there's always somebody out there just waiting to piss on your parade. Some of the Carls, like, why are you messing with Carl? Carl is a pretty mean dude, I heard. That's what you get for messing with Carl. Yeah, I don't know. I'm done. I'm exhausted. Everybody have a good day. At least, Darryl, you can take your frustrations out on things that you shred. That's a good thing. What's happening, Willow Creek, Brad? So what else is banned over there in Canada, James? Mr. Hobby Paint. Something else you couldn't get for paint, right? I remember you something else you were saying you can't get there anymore. So let me ask you something, James. What would happen if you came across the border and bought it? Would your neighbor dime you out? And would the Royal Mounties come busting into your house? Oh yeah, Tamiya paint. Tamiya spray paint or Tamiya bottle paint? Would the Royal Mounties come busting into your house and take you away like a criminal, like a drug dealer, like it was a meth lab? Half of Canada wants to be part of the USA. You think so? I don't know. I don't know. Spray paint. So, like, what about Krylon and all the others, like Rust-Oleum, Krylon? It must be the VOCs. Daryl, can you get spray paint in California? Yeah, you can, right? Look at all the graffiti over there. Must be the VOCs. I came across some flow curl paint a few weeks ago. What is that? Flow curl. Flow quell. Is that what this shit is? Yeah, this shit. Flow curl, right? This stuff, I mean, I guess it's still good. It's older than, it's probably like from 1980, but it stinks though. Some of them I didn't even open. Like you see it all settling down there. And these are railroad colors. What's it say? Tuscan red. These are train colors. I don't think that stuff goes bad though, Rusty. You can't buy it anymore, I don't think. Taggers will have to use brushes and rollers. Well, they probably do use rollers. Cost is going up. So, like, if you go down to like the tractor, what is that, Canadian Tire or something, and you go to get spray paint to spray something at home. If it was like before, if it was $10, now it's like $20. Well, why can't? If that's the case, then why can't they just do that with Tamiya and Mr. Hobby? James, did you answer me when I asked you if you come to America, the U.S., cross the border, buy some Mr. Hobby, and bring it back? What happens to you? They going to do a shakedown in your car? Maybe they have drug sniffing dogs, paint sniffing dogs. All right, Eric, sleep well. Vegetable based paints? The Indians use vegetable based paints. I'd say nothing wrong with that. It's good. Yeah, you got to spray paint California. You need an ID, FFL, form and 10-day waiting period. Yeah, but I think California's deal is the VOCs. A lot of people don't like the VOCs, and they're not good for you. So paint sniffing agents. I can smell paint. Like if I open that shit up, I can smell it. I have a good sniffer. It's nasty, man. I can't stand it. I can't stand those fuckers that go outside of their work and smoke cigarettes, and then I gotta go by the door and smell their fucking smoke. Can't stand you fuckers that do that shit. Yeah. I don't know. For all the good that the internet does, there's a lot of bad. I don't know. I don't know what the percentage is. And I guess it's just what you make of it. Everything's what you make of it. You got a decision every day. Wake up and be happy, wake up and be pissed off. Wake up and watch the bullshit on the news or don't watch it. That's your decision every day. Smokers suck and stink. Yeah, they do, man. I can smell them a mile away. I don't care if you smoke. I don't give a shit. Just don't smoke around me. That's all. Don't come out and pollute my fucking air that I gotta walk through. Sorry, Wigwag. I mean, Mystic. Wigwag smokes too. Smokes those stinky cigars. Hero Darrell. I am also a proud USA supporter. Respect the flag. Well, that's good, James. James, you don't want to be part of America, do you? The USA? I mean, I don't see, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but I would think most Canadians are proud of their country. They should be. It might not be the way things they want to happen that are happening there, but I don't know. You have a voice, I guess. I don't know what their politics are like and what their voting situations like. Vote people out that you don't like. That's all. Speak up with your vote. Be heard. Change things if you don't like the way things are. We did 249 years ago. Hopefully, we'll change things again. So, why are you watching the news, Zoe? You're 17 years old. You shouldn't be watching the news. Watch Sesame Street or something. There's nothing on the news good for you, Zoe. Nothing. It's polluting your brain with trash. That's what it's doing. Go watch something else. Quit smoking many years ago. I'm glad you did. Yeah, I mean, it's not, I understand it's a bad, it's an addiction. It's like everything else, but it's not good for you, right? It's just not, it's different than, you know, if you have a couple drinks, there are a couple drinks. Are they good for you? Nah, but a couple cigarettes are really no good for you, right? You only got two sets of lungs. That's it. What you do with them is up to you. I think we need to hit the reset button. Yeah, I wish there was a reset button, Daryl. I wish there was. We do need a reset button. I mean, I don't know. Our founding fathers kind of put one in there. I guess just nobody has. I don't want to say the balls, but I don't know. They just don't have the nerve to hit it. Speaking of Sesame Street news, Miss Piggy was seen leaving Oscar's trash can at a late hour. She's no good, that Miss Piggy. Oh, not again, Mystic. Yeah, she's a scorned woman. Bring back duels. Uh, I don't know about that, Rusty. I'd just like to be able to carry open carry. That would be fine with me. I'm too fat and slow to be dueling. I'd be fine with open carry. I could care less. Look up cause and Article 5. What is that? What's COS? Because I'm sure if I look up cause and Article 5, I probably won't find much. Yeah, Kermit's probably running around too. I wish there was a reset button. I would I would still get cancer, but I would shut up, Jimmy. Oh man, you're not going to stop watching the news. Why? Why? What? Why do you watch the news, Zoe? What good comes of watching the news? Tell me. There's nothing but depressing stuff on there. Isn't there enough in your life that might be depressing that you need to watch the news? Like you got enough going on in your life as a 17-year-old young woman, and you don't need the influence that the news puts on to you because it's no good. It's nothing good there. Nothing good. Zero. Nothing. Every country should have its WWE wrestler and let them solve the issues between countries. Who would be our WWE wrestler, Steve? John Cena? Who would be Canada's? Yeah, I got enough shit in my life. I don't need to be depressed by the news. I come here and get depressed. You could be aware of the world. And what are you going to do about it, Zoe? What are you going to be do? What are you going to do? You're aware of the world now. What are you going to do? Are you going to change things? There's no good political stuff out there, Dave. It's all trash. But what news do you watch? She probably watches action news. Jake the Snake Canadian? I don't know. I don't know. You're thinking The Rock for the U.S.? I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, they have to be living. I mean, my first go to would be Hulk Hogan, but he's no longer with us. The Rock for the USA. Why The Rock? Why The Rock? I mean, he's a good guy, but why him? I don't know, man. I think John Cena would kick The Rock's ass. Ric Flair. Ric Flair's like 77 years old. He's like senile. No, it's got to be now. Can't be like, somebody from the past. Mary! Hello, Mary! It's good to see you. Ultimate Warrior. He passed away. And it's got to be somebody current. That's why I say John Cena. I don't know. He's still wrestling. He's in good shape. I don't know about The Rock. Have you all seen pictures of The Rock lately? He's lost a lot of weight and needs a cheeseburger. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least John Cena's still wrestling. See you, James. Have a good night. Take care. If you need some Mr. Hobby, let me know. Haven't watched any wrestling in forever. Me either, but I see John Cena. I really can't see him because nobody can see John Cena. That's a different kind of representing, Jimmy. Are they Canadian wrestlers? Because you like the Canadian women. How you doing, Mary? That's Mary, Mighty Oak Stories. Mary. Mary from the UK. She changed her name. Doing okay? That's good. I don't know. I haven't watched WWE in ages. Me either, but I do know John Cena still wrestles. And he's in good shape. Sorry, I'm listening to the radio and watching the news at the same time. Wow, you're pretty good, and you're here listening to me. You're amazing, Zoe. Bret Hart and Chris Jericho, they're Canadians. Are they still in good shape, though? I need to get my friend from the UK to come here. Who's your friend? Are they a YouTuber? Yes, wrestling I watched was way back when Rowdy Piper. Yeah, he was something. I'm not sure if WWE I know the celebrity wrestlers. Fabulous Moolah. That wasn't too hard to do, you. Yes, but mostly Facebook. Ah, gotcha. Most women can multitask? Yeah, I guess so. But do they do either one good? That's the thing, Dave. Anybody can multitask. Yeah, but Zoe, are you taking in everything that you're getting? Are you retaining it, remembering it? You remembering what I say? And what those idiots on Action News are saying? Shannon, what's up? How are you? I've been here, but too many things going on in the house tonight. You were warned, so you were warned. There's a warning in the title. How are you doing? Hello, welcome back, Kathy. Salutations. I'm old. I watched wrestling. It was Big Daddy and Giant Haystack. Haystack Calhoun, wasn't it? Bobby Barnes. I can walk and chew gum and pick my nose at the same time. That's pretty good. You're pretty talented, Rusty. Come women to do ultimate multi. Some women, is that some women do the ultimate multitask? They can give birth and yell at you for making her this way at the same time. Yeah, they can. Jerry, have you ever listened to Sports Ray 94? It's funny. Nah, I don't listen to sports talk. I don't like sports. Why would I listen to him? Big Daddy was from Halifax. Where's that at? Canada? Just up the road from the giant from me and the giant haystacks. Was married to my friend's sister. Really? Who was this giant haystacks? It wasn't Haystacks Calhoun, right? It was a different one. Is he dead? Is he still alive? And Big Daddy. Digger knew famous people, Mary. 6 months. Is he still there? Or she? Or them? Is the haystack still around? Both are dead? That's a bummer. Giant haystacks. That was his name? Giant haystacks. Wow. Died in 98. He was old. 1946 he was born. Wow, man, he was a big dude. Martin Austin Ruan was a British professional wrestler of Irish parentage. The ring name Giant Haystacks. Best known wrestler in British the 70s and the 80s. I never heard of him. I've never even, yeah. Holy cow. He died at 52. Old was Big Daddy. Who's this Big Daddy dude? I gotta find Big Daddy now. He died in 97. He was born in 1930. Halifax. Shirley Crabtree Jr. Holy cow. That was his name. He teamed up with the giant haystacks. Shirley. Wow. He was 6'6". Wow, man. God, man. Can you imagine what it must have been like growing up with the name Shirley and being 6'6"? No wonder why he changed his name to Big Daddy. What's up, Clive? Yeah, Shirley. Wow. I never heard of a guy named Shirley. He used to be a lifeguard at the beach. He used to be a lifeguard at the beach? That must have been in his teenage years. Jackie Polo. Is that a wrestler too? Palo? Jackie Palo? Yeah, but he wasn't that big. He was 1926, he was born. He's died in his 70s. He wasn't that big, though. Not like the Haystacks. Islington. Islington? Is that how you pronounce him? Islington? He was probably like Ric Flair to Debonair. In our wrestling, you had submission knockout where you had to pin them down 3 times. Yeah, Andre the Giant. He was big, too. Mick McMantis. I didn't know you guys had wrestling over there. There was one called Tally Ho K. Is that was his name? I can't believe Hulk lifted him over his head. Yeah, that was crazy. That couldn't have been good for him. Yeah, that couldn't have been good for his back. That's probably why he was messed up. Yeah, the British Bulldog. I remember him. I remember the British Bulldog. He was pretty good. Saw Hulk Hogan and Andre in a cage match death battle. You did? Live or on TV? Aren't they friends in real life? I don't know. I don't know. I think Hawk talked about Roddy Piper, and they weren't friends when they wrestled, but later when they retired, they became friends. I don't know about that, Wigway. Unknown to many, Andre the Giant was body slammed several times by Hulk Hogan. I wonder. I mean, he's got to assist him some way to get him up there. I can't believe that he would. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder. I wonder if he like. I don't know. I don't know how they would assist. Like how Andre would help him do that move. I don't know. I'm sure there's some trickery going on. The Woo guy, Ric Flair. Woo! Ric Flair. Ric Flair's still alive and kicking. I'm going to head. I'm going to head. Where are you going to head to? It's dinner. You're going to leave. Head out, you mean? Going to head out. Read a book tonight, Zoe. Good night. Bob Buckland. Who's he? Backlund? Buckland? Backlund? Who's he? It's all staged. I know it was staged, but I wonder, you know, was it assisted? I don't know. That's a big lift, man. I don't know how big Andre the Giant was at his wrestling weight. It must have been like 600 pounds. I don't know. How much did Andre the Giant weigh when he was wrestling? 520 pounds. 7'4". 7'4", man. Huh. Yeah, that's old school wrestling, Kathy. Sergeant Slaughter, Junkyard Dog, Jake the Snake. Yep. Iron Sheik. You know the funny thing about the Iron Sheik, he was an Olympic wrestler for his country. I think he was from Iran. He was a world class Olympic wrestler, and then he started wrestling, making money. He was a mess, man. He lived to like 81. I watched a documentary about him. He was a mess, man. Total mess. His body was so messed up from wrestling. He could barely walk. He was all on all kinds of drugs. It's a shame, man. He was a nice guy. Dwayne the Rock Johnson. No way. What school? Like grade school, high school? Where was this at? Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. The Macho Man. I mean, it was all fun back then. It was funny. It was like you had Mean Gene Okerman, right? And then you had all these guys with their little stick and their little, it was just funny, man. Everybody had their own little funny thing. It, it was funny to me to watch it. It was fun. It was like, Freedom High School. You guys went to high school together. I didn't know he was from Bethlehem. Huh. Wow. You know The Rock. He seems like a cool guy still. He seems pretty cool. I've seen some like video, like YouTubes, I guess he does, or Facebooks. He does. He's cruising around in his car, and people see him, and he starts talking to them. She didn't win a medal in the Olympics, though. The medal he won was in the World Games or Cup, something like that, something like that. But he was a champion. He was like Iran's Olympic wrestler. He was a serious wrestler, just like Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle was a serious wrestler, a real wrestler, Greco-Roman wrestling, not this fake bullshit. They were real wrestlers. I was a senior and he was a sophomore. Wow. His dad would go to the football games and I would cheer. That's cool. Did he play football in high school? I went to school with actor Daniel Day Kim. I can't picture him. His name sounds familiar. You went to school with a lot of famous people. Is this all in this high school, Freedom High? It's kind of crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh, Hawaii 5 0. Huh. I don't remember watching anything that he was in. I'm sure I did something. I don't know. Hellboy. Yeah, I don't think I've seen anything that he's been in. Dwayne played football. Okay. No, the new Hawaii 5 0. I watched a little bit of that. Wasn't the same. I don't really like those remake shows. It's only one Batman. It's only one Steve McGarrett. It's only one Superman. Only one Spider Man. He was a gravedigger when Sutcliffe was. Who was a gravedigger? I worked with a coworker who cut. Who's he? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Had a distant relative in the early 1900s. Was a horse thief. Yeah, that's something to be. Jeffrey Dahmer? Is that what that is? Is that how you pronounce that? Uh, I had a friend who worked with a notorious serial killer, Peter Sutcliffe, the Yorkshire Ripper. A young singer. I worked with a coworker who cut Dahmer's grass. No kidding. Oh my god. It's a good thing he made it out alive. It's a friend of mine, Jerry. He works with a notorious serial killer when he was younger. How many people did he kill? The Yorkshire Ripper. Was he kind of like Jack the Ripper? What did Mary say? Uh, Mary, do you see Mr. Farmer's posting videos again? You've seen them, right? Mary, it's hard to get used to your new name. All right, Daryl, thanks again for your super chat. And have a good day, buddy. Take care. Be careful out there. It's a dog eat dog world, Daryl. Good to see you. Also, the Black Panther, aka Donald Nippery, was from Bradford, same as Sutcliffe. I don't know who he is. Black Panther, dude. He killed 13 women. Yeah, like Jack the Ripper, huh? Huh. How many people did Jack the Ripper kill? Do they know? Yeah, it's nice to see Mr. Farmer posting again. Seeing some videos. Yeah. He pops in chat sometimes here, Nancy, Mary. He pops in the chat sometimes. He doesn't stay long. He'll just say hi and, you know, Mr. Farmer fashion. Hornswoggle. Hornswoggle? Are you making things up, Jimmy? He was a robber, kidnapper, murderer, Jerry. He killed my mom's school friend in the post office in Baxendon. He killed a young girl for reasons that he didn't get. Ransom that he didn't get? Jack the Ripper you're talking about, Digger? Do they know how many people he killed or they don't know? Jack the Ripper. Steve 87, are you working today? Are you off? What are you doing, Steve 87? It's kind of early for you. That's it? 4 women? I thought he killed more than that. Oh, boy. Wasn't he supposed to be a member of the royal family? Who? Jack the Ripper? Then there was Michael Sams, another kidnapper, murderer. He was from Bradford too, all within 25-year span of each other. Stretch Limo Eddie, what is up? You missed my rant, Eddie. It was a mighty good one. It's probably my best rant ever. I can't redo it, Eddie. I'm out of energy. All my ranting is done. Lots of rumors, Mary. Trying to buy human body parts. So butcher name. Hopefully you didn't hurt any feelings, Jerry. No, it was had nothing to do with anybody that was here, Eddie. Thank you for the rant. I just got home. Thank you for your little rant, Kathy. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Good seeing you. Take care. Enjoy your night. Hopefully, you have something good to eat. Digger, what did you have for tea? Don't tell me go kebabs either. I was working and now I'm getting ready to go home, so I'm probably going to get off. Well, have a safe trip home, Steve. Watch out for the rioters. I'm sure there'll be some out there somewhere rioting. Those LGBTQ people and those transgenders, they'll be out there rioting. She don't say anything that would cause hurtful feelings. Not to anyone here. I cursed a lot, Eddie. Mentally ill people. There's a lot of them out there, Eddie. Yeah, beef hot dogs with pub mustard. What's pub mustard? Why can't you just say mustard? You just have mustard. Why's it gotta be something special? You're worse than Digger. And beef rib stew with scalloped potatoes. You had scalloped potatoes? Damn you, Digger. And mixed roasted vegetables. There was carrots, onion, parsnips, and even pumpkin in there. Did Ron make this little mixed vegetable dish? Pub mustard on the bottle. It's just mustard, Wing Wang. It's just mustard. Nobody cares about your fancy pub mustard. Ron cooked it all, huh? She even cooked pumpkins, huh? What's pub mustard? It's just yellow mustard with a fancy name. Probably cost $1 more. Ah, there's some brand new engines coming around the Horseshoe Curve, Eddie. Brand spanking new. Them some beauties right there. They're coming your way too, Eddie. Ooh, boy, look at that. ST40 3. It's dash 3, Eddie. It's no dash 2. Boy, man, there's a lot of engines on this train. They must be going to Altoona to get redone into something spectacular. Seen to Virginia yesterday? Yeah. I had mince and onions with dumplings. What is mince? What is that, Mary? What is mince? The dumpling part sounds good, and the onions. I don't know about that mince though. Who was a customer? He was evil. Minced beef. Okay. Oh my God, Mary! I just looked up Stuart Morgan. Who's Stuart Morgan? Stuart Morgan tried to give you a lift, Mary? Honestly, Ray, I've never tried it. He killed a young girl in his truck, Jerry. Oh. He tried to give you a ride, Mary? Well, obviously, she didn't take the ride, digger. She's still here. Oh, you're missing some good action, Eddie. Eddie, this weekend would be a perfect time to go to Horseshoe Curve. The weather's going to be spectacular. Get in the get in your family truckster and head east. Yes, he got arrested the day he was going. We were going. God bless me. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, Mary. God surely did bless you, and the angels watched over you. He was a serial killer. Yeah, if you would have gotten that truck, you wouldn't be here today, probably. Yeah, evil's everywhere in the world. It's not just here, it's everywhere. Eddie, what are you having for dinner? Pizza? Randall's? Wigwag, did you talk about what you're having for dinner? Grey Poupon. Is that Grey Poupon? Excuse me, sir. Do you have any Grey Poupon? That's it, Wigwag. Now you're the pub mustard guy. Terry, I just rewound and watched them 7 units going up the curve. That 40-3 looked beautiful. I know, it surely did, man. I wonder what's in store with those other units. They look like 60s or 70s. I don't know. Wonder what was in store with them. They're probably going to get redone into something spectacular. Love brown mustard. I like brown mustard sometimes. The spicy, like Golden's or something. That's pretty good. Mustard's good for you. There's no calories in mustard. It's good. It's a good condiment for your sandwich. It's better than mayo and ketchup. Yeah. Mystic? Yo, Mystic. Is Mystic? Where's Mystic? I don't see Mystic. Ah, there's Mystic. So what are you having, Eddie? Seemed like Mr. Normal, good dad, never went out drinking or anything. He had a body in his truck. Turned out afterwards, everyone worked with him at council said he was creepy. Yeah, you just never know, Mary. I don't know why I keep wanting to call you Nancy. Because I haven't seen you in a while, Mary. That's why. You just never know. Just never know. Watch that digger, Mary. Watch him. Watch him with both eyes. Goldman's is delicious. Grey Poupon too. I'm not a big Grey Poupon fan. It's okay. I like that Goldman's spicy mustard. That's pretty good. I'll tell you what I really like, that Chinese hot mustard. I like that. That's good stuff. Clears your sinuses out. You grow your own horseradish? I love horseradish. Gotta watch that stuff. Do you make horseradish? I guess you do. How is it to grow? Is it hard to grow? Horseradish sauce. I have horseradish sauce too. What part of Ohio are you in? Don't you worry, Mary. Yeah, don't worry, Mary. It's okay. It's nice to see you're back. Horseradish is invasive, very easy to grow. So it sounds like it'll take over. Is it like, how do you is it a seed? Like, do you start it from a seed? Or do you have to like plant a piece of the radish root thing? I'm having a party celebration after laying dirt in the freight yard. Well, did you post some? I know it's a root. So, like, do you just like a potato? Like, you just cut it and like stick it in the ground? So, I guess it's just like a potato. Mystic, are you posting pictures of this dirt celebration on your community page? Making a video of how you're doing it? I'd like to see how you're doing your dirt. I have to do some dirt. I need to go collect some dirt, not the not the tabloid dirt, ground dirt from the ground. What do you mean, man? Like you didn't think about posting pictures of it, Mystic? Mystic, you got to share your things of what you're doing over there. Your fans would like to see it. I love them horseshoe curve pushers. Yeah, I do too. You're good. Sorry, don't understand why. Do you remember when the mountain slid into the rails at Horseshoe Curve? Uh, Sorry, I don't understand why. I don't know what that's about. I watched your video about your father, Mary. He was a hero when I couldn't come in. Uh, yeah, I did too. I tried commenting on that video too, but I couldn't comment. Yeah, I don't know why. It's not your fault, Mary. It's YouTube. So you're up in Cleveland. Yeah. What are you going to go do? Dig her up a horseradish, Eddie? I don't know. Sometimes YouTube is like that, Mary. It gets quirky. I don't know why. It's YouTube. It's unexplainable. If you plant it where it's not going to take over. It will take over. I love it. I planted mine in the wrong place. So, do you make Sharon? Do you make or Shannon? Do you make horseradish? That's some potent stuff, man. When you can make it yourself, isn't it? You gotta wear gloves and all. You gotta that stuff. Like grinding it up. I see people grinding it up on YouTube. It's like, man, it makes you cry. It's worse than onions. I'm no horseradish bandit. Digger didn't say it. I said it. I like horseradish. Horseradish is good. Cleans your sinuses out. It's like Chinese mustard. You grind it outside. That's a good idea. That's a good tip. I probably wouldn't think about doing that. Do you wear a scuba mask when you grind it? Horseradish sauce. It's amazing. Nothing nothing cleans it out. Like, do you like just eat regular horseradish, Eddie, or do you like put it in mayonnaise or something? I like just regular horseradish, just like in the vinegar or something. What the heck is Chinese mustard? Chinese mustard. It's hot mustard. Didn't you ever get Chinese food and you get the hot mustard? It's Chinese mustard. It's super hot. It's really hot, man. I don't know why it's so hot. I don't know why, man. It'll bring tears to your eyes. No, it's not just mustard. It's not like yellow. I mean, it's yellow, but don't think of it like just mustard. If you don't like hot stuff, it'll kill you. I cannot eat Chinese. Yeah, but the little packets, they're in little packets. You could eat them. It's not like they've been cooked in seafood oil. They're just like Chinese mustard. It's like they're little packets you get at the Chinese place. It's called hot mustard. I call it Chinese mustard. I don't know. I don't know why it's so hot. Chinese mustard is a hot, pungent condiment used in Chinese American cuisine. It's distinct from Western yellow mustard. It's powerful. Sinus clearing heat comes from the use of brown mustard seeds, which are naturally more potent than the mild white or yellow seeds. Is that it? It's just brown mustard seeds? I thought it was like some secret stuff or something. It's hot, wig. Seriously, it's like hot. It will literally clear your sinuses out, man, and it'll bring tears to your eyes if you're not ready. Mystic made a post. Pub mustard has beer and black pepper in it. So it's different than yellow mustard. It's just not with a fancy name. So it's got a little bite to it. This is pub mustard. Brings a little heat from the black pepper. You would probably like this hot mustard, this Chinese mustard, wig. Maybe you can get it at the store or something. Probably can. Go into the Asian area. Hot mustard sauce is strong, but the green one. Oh, the green one. Wasabi. 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 That's dangerous stuff. Oh, yeah. Wasabi. Yeah. Some of it's really potent, but sometimes you can get some wimpy wasabi. Some of it's killer, man. Wasabi's expensive. Wasabi. It's green. Wait, my buddy's dad collects hot sauce. 300 different bottles. Oh, jeez. So it's like 50-50 Elmer's Glow and water. What is wasabi? What is this? You're talking about your little dirt mixture glue? Is that what you're talking about, Mystic? It's really good. It's between regular and cinnamon. It's a happy medium. Yeah. Get yourself some wasabi, wig wag. Smear some wasabi on your sandwich next time. Don't get like the wimpy wasabi. You got to get the one with I guess it's Japanese writing. I have this wasabi paste come in a little tube. It's got I guess it's Japanese or Chinese or something. It's not a lick of English on it. It's hot stuff. It's good. It clears like Chinese mustard, clears your sinuses like horseradish. You can't eat a lot of it. A nice collection, but nowhere near that much. I had wasabi paste before. Was it hot? Again, there's different, like, some of it is hot and some of it is not so hot. It's kind of like everything else. Sometimes you get a hot jalapeno, sometimes you don't. But like if you went to like a Japanese place and got some wasabi like on your for your for your sushi or something, it would be pretty hot. My other buddy is into high octane hot sauce, a million plus Scoville. That's just like I can't see why. Why would you? I don't know. It's like those hot sauce people are kind of weird. I made a pork marinade with it. Yeah, you don't need a lot of that wasabi stuff. Don't go like smearing it all over stuff. You just need a little bit. Stretch lemon, me too. I won't try it. Yeah, I'm not into. I don't mind some hot things, but I'm not like. I have no desire to like cry and almost puke. 140 proof jalapeno moonshine too. That's got to be nasty. I used to have a friend he used to make jalapeno jelly. Then he started making habanero jelly. It's habanero peppers, like a jelly that you could put on like toast or something. The jalapeno one was pretty good. I'm gonna put my phone volume back on. You said it, Shannon. The old ring of fire. It's horrible, Jerry. I only took one shot of it. That'll make you stop drinking, Eddie. It'll make you go blind. That's the truth, Shannon. You like hot sauce, Rusty? Do you like hot peppers, like ghost peppers and all those other crazy peppers? Sweet chili jelly. That sounds pretty good. I like the sweet part. One day I will tell the homemade hot pepper powder story. It's too much to type. I will tell it in my next video. Okay. Tell us in your next video. Well, you could pre type it ahead of time in a Word document and then just copy and paste it, wig wag. Well, you tell it in your next video. We'll all be waiting to hear. You turned your comments off on your last video. Eddie couldn't comment, but he'll go find another video of yours and leave a comment about your video today. I don't like eating peppers raw. I like cooking them. So you don't put hot peppers on your sandwich? Raw ones? Like pickled ones? The Postal Service? Where there's a will, there's a way. You got that right. What, Jerry? Comments are turned off? Yeah, comments are turned off on your video. Wig wag. I figured because you were drinking. Maybe YouTube turned them off because you were drinking. I don't know. Because you were showing alcoholic beverages. On the cigar video, yeah. No, you couldn't have commented, Digger. They were off. You couldn't have commented, Digger. The comments were off. At least they were off when I watched it. Maybe you commented on an old one, Digger, and you thought you were watching a new one. Because they're all the same, basically. Kind of like my train videos, all the same trains. Roasted peppers, yeah, roasted peppers are good. I like roasted peppers. It's that time when you roast some red peppers, put them on a piece of bread, a little sharp cheese. It's good eating. Yes, they are, Mary. They're fantastic. They're splendid. Well, I guess I can shut all these pages that I had open for my rant, so I needed information. You missed a mighty good rant, Eddie. Mighty good. I was on fire. I was on fire, Eddie. So we'll see what happens to this Charlie Kirk assassin. See if he gets the old electric chair or the needle of death. I got a feeling he won't get either. That's how it is. What are you gonna do? You know what they say, man. Once you get up there in heaven, you're going to be there with a lot of people you would never hang out with because God forgives everybody. It's hard to swallow, but that's the fact. I have it restricted to 18 and not made for kids. I know, that's what it said. That's what it said on there, Wigwag. Restricted. So I don't know if you, because you picked that, I don't know, like, see, like, I have that for all my videos, but maybe you don't have that on all your videos. I don't know. I don't know why. Digger did comment. I couldn't comment. It said comments were turned off. Go over here to my history. Yeah, 16-year-old Colorado high school shooter. 16. What screwed that kid up so bad? Hey, folks. Hey there, folks. Uh, you must have turned the comments back on because now I see a comment from Digger. I don't know. I don't know, Mystic. I just know that it said comments were off when I watched it. And it wasn't 7 hours ago. It was right before I went live, maybe around 3 o'clock. No, it had to be around 3:30. 3:30, 4 o'clock. I don't know. Don't know what to tell you, Wigwag. Yeah, three children, three of his classmates were shot, and then he shot himself. Like a true coward. Shh, it was off, Jerry. I didn't turn them off. You two must have did it. But then why did you just turn them back on? Because maybe at one point when the video came out 7 hours ago, the comments came through, but they didn't show, and YouTube turned them off. And now they show because you turned them back on. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So that comment was sitting there, and because you turned them back on, it popped up now. Yeah. Had to be that liquor that you had in there, Wigwag. Those alcoholic beverages that you were drinking. School shootings, just what is wrong with people. The Texas one was bad where the cops didn't let parents get the children. And they didn't go in right away either. I don't know what's wrong with people, Digger. Um, I guess we're failing as a society. We're failing as people. That's my only conclusion. We're failing the youth. Parents aren't being parents. Fathers aren't being fathers. We're failing. We're failing, Digger. And when you fail, things like this happen. I've had that before when I put a video over chilling. Yeah. Nah, I have booze in other videos. Well, I don't know why they did it, Wigwag. I can't tell you. I don't know. I've never seen you drinking in other videos, though. Maybe they're sending a message to you. Shape up or ship out. I don't know, but you know what I'm having? Peppers and onions and cheese steaks. That's what I'm having for dinner. But it's cold, so now I got to heat it back up. Maybe I'll put it over some romaine lettuce. That sounds pretty splendid. Instead of bread. The digger people are so wicked. Surely are. Well, Rusty, did he die? What did Rusty say? Jerry, when you doing that brisket? Tomorrow, Big Wag. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to pop it in the oven. Maybe right around back on track. And if I put it in, like, say, like 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. 3:30, it'll be done about. That's what I'm going to do, Wigwag, tomorrow. Dude emptied the magazine and yes, he's dead. I don't know, what are you talking about? I don't understand why I don't see your comment before that, Rusty. I like the flavor of roasted peppers. Let me just go over here. That way I can find all your comments. He had a young man shot. He had a young man shoot another young man where I work a couple of weeks ago. Both were 23 over a girl. Oh, yeah, I remember about that. Whatever happened to the guy you shot, Rusty? Did he die? You're on your way. What are you on your way for? Don't be coming here trying to get some brisket. There ain't that much in there. Get your own. I know we're told how bad the world will get before Jesus returns, but I see things even now beyond my comprehension. Yeah, there's a lot of things beyond our comprehension. I don't know, Mary. It's just like when you think you've seen the worst, something else comes along that's even worse. I don't know if people are just that demonic or they just try to outdo the last person, or I don't know. It's probably a combination of both. I don't know. But here's the thing, I think some of our society is getting numb to it and it doesn't affect them the way you think it would. That's the sad part. There's people that revel in people's death. He died with 15 holes in him. No kidding. That's a shame. 23 years old. So, so multiple lives are ruined. The guy who did the shooting, his family, the guy he shot, and their family. What a tragic mess. All over a stupid girl. Stupid girls. Tammy, you missed my rant, Tammy. How you doing? You missed Derail Darrell. Derail Darrell is here. Missed a lot. All over a stupid girl. Stupid girl. Stupid girls. Well, I'm getting hungry. Back on track tomorrow. Nobody's going to be on the show, but I'm guessing everybody will be. I don't know for sure, but I'll be there. Claude will be there. Probably Dennis. Don't know about Steve. Don't know about Bill. But, see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Lovely to see you, Mary. I hope you have a splendid weekend. It's nice to see you. I'm glad to see that you're posting on YouTube again. Stop by again and we'll make you smile some more. You make us smile. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Have a good night. Take care. Be well. God bless you all.